It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. And it comes your way next.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see
the veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
he spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
They face second down and 7. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here's Dak to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Cowboys.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the play fake. Dak. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, And now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Dak gonna run with it himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll turn and hand this one off. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. Quick throw taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down. Now
the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Back to throw is Love. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. To throw is Prescott. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll manage only a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. In motion, Lamb. On third down, Prescott trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Check pitch. Slow check. Check white.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Maris Leofau there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Dobbs headed in motion. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On play action, Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On second down, Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Fires left sideline. That is complete. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28. Now Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Pistol now for Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the Cowboys, and he's going to have the Chargers. Here's a run. And that's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's a 2nd and 6. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Dobbs headed in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dak to throw. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. In motion, Lamb. Here comes the jet sweep. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Prescott. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Catch made by Pickens. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
There we go.
Prescott now. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. To the air again. Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Prescott again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and Ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over, this one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. That's to Reed. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Aaron Banks played his college ball at Notre Dame. Guilty there.
Let's go. Set. Go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing is Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. On play action, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Third and long. Here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
2nd down, Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
I'll give on the ground. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. On 2nd down, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. On the bootleg, he'll look to, and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Third and goal. On the play fake. Dak. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Packers have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Maris Leofau there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Running is Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The home team's offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
All right, listen, Mike. There's just certain guys in this league that just have better arm talent than others. And this is a perfect example why. Not every quarterback in the NFL can make this throw. And man, that was impressive.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Throwing is Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's red, opposite, green, white, yellow.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Packers.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here's Jacobs. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in, and he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Packers! That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and a yard. Now Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
2nd down, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's going to tuck it and go. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first down, it's Love. There's that man again, another catch. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Love to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now you start thinking situational football, Mike. We're under the 4-minute mark. They've got to go get a score here. Ideally, you want to do it on the plus side of the 2-minute warning, if at all possible.
Love to throw it on first down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Here we go. 1st and goal. To throw is Love. And he will score again. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Dak gonna run with it himself. Packers gonna use their final timeout now as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. We're about ready now for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. To the sideline. Nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a 1st down. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win.